Are you overloaded and stuck in bad MCA debt? Merchant cash advances are the most aggressive and the most expensive business funding option out there. And there are hundreds, if not thousands, of brokers that have boiler room operations, as well as direct lenders that market all day, every day to vulnerable and unsuspecting businesses who have good credit and have no business applying for and getting approved for merchant cash advances. Unfortunately, once you get approved for a merchant cash advance and you accept it, they put a UCC filing on your business. Once you have a UCC filing, it becomes very difficult to get another loan that's a better product where you can get out of that merchant cash advance. So, unknowing to you, your only other option or what is presented to you is that you take out another merchant cash advance. Before you know it, you've got 2, 3, 4, 5, I've seen up to 7 merchant cash advances stacked with UCC filings against the business assets. Merchant cash advances are basically payday loans for businesses. These are loans that look at your last 3 to 6 months bank statements, and the lender will give you an average of 80 to 90% of your average monthly statement. The way they sell this is they tell you that there's no interest rate. They tell you that it's a factor rate, which is based on risk. And they'll tell you that the factor rate is 1.35 or 1.45. Some of the lower cash advances out there might be 1.25. That translates to 25%. 1.45 is 45%. You're going to have a daily payment, or the best case scenario, a weekly payment. And that money comes out automatically either through your merchant statements or out of your bank account, your business checking account. And so they're either going to give you the loan based on your merchant processing statements, or they're going to look at your business bank statements to give you the loan. And it's going to be a daily or a weekly payment. They go as short as 3 months, 6 months. The maximum is 12 months. And what they tell you is what you want to hear. If you're looking for a line of credit, they're going to call it a line of credit. If you're looking for a invoice factoring, they're going to tell you that it's invoice factoring. If you're in any industry, they're going to put your industry in front of it and tell you that this is your product for your situation, and that it's fast, it's easy, you will have money before the end of the day, and you're not going to feel the payment because it's going to come out automatically and there's no interest. It's a factor rate. And that's how they get you. Because then you sign the dotted line, and about a week or two later, when you start to see that your bank account is being depleted because of the daily or weekly transactions, you then start freaking out because now you realize you made a mistake. I have been able to help a client who had 5 merchant cash advances equivaling over $1.5 million in merchant cash advances with weekly payments of over $300,000 a month. I was able to help her to refinance that and get into an SBA 7A loan, 10-year term with a SBA interest rate, which is prime plus 2.75 to 3%. This saved her money on her monthly payment, and it saved her money in the long run. Now, in cases where you cannot qualify for an SBA loan, I have relationships with the lenders that have products in place that will help you to refinance out of the merchant cash advance and take you out of the situation where you have 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 cash advances stacked, put you into one loan with a single monthly payment over a term of a year to 2 years, and thereby eliminating that daily or weekly payment and freeing up your cash flow so you can at least see 50% or more in new cash flow by refinancing. This strategy is not going to save you money in the long run because you're going to end up paying the same amount, but it'll immediately free up cash flow. The best option is if we can put you in an SBA 7A, and so there are more than one option, a 7A or a merchant cash advance refinance. Either way, I can help you get out of the merchant cash advance debt that you're in. As long as you have decent credit, you have no business being in a merchant cash advance. There are much better products out there. There are business term loans, there are business lines of credit. There are so many options that you can get approved for instead of this merchant cash advance. If you get the phone call, which I'm sure you do because I get it every day, run. The only reason you should take a merchant cash advance is because you're in a dire situation or you have a huge opportunity with a 150% return on investment where you're going to realize those gains within 2 to 3 months. So because you have bad credit, you have no other option, and you're going to leverage your revenue and your bank statements or merchant statements so that you can get a payday advance on your business's performance, because that's what you're doing when you do a merchant cash advance. Other than that, this is not a passive loan for fixing up your location, for equipment, furniture, or fixtures. This is not something you want to do because you're looking to expand or grow the business, but this is something that you do only because you have no other option. No other option. And if you get into them and you improve your credit and you're ready to get out, contact me and I can help you refinance into a 7A loan, a SBA 7A, or into a merchant cash advance refinance loan, which is going to give you a monthly payment over an extended term and free up your cash flow.